world. It's Uper Al coming to you today from Green River, Wyoming. Green River is a small city in Wyoming, around 11,000 people. Established in 1867 by the Union Pacific Railroad, platted out in the Dakota Territory, which became the Wyoming Territory, and then a state a year later. It was meant to be a junction for the railroad, and when the railroad actually showed up to start trying to make the junction, they realized there was about 2,000 people already here, and they decided to make the junction a few miles outside of town here. And eventually they had to move the junction back to town and actually redo it and make the junction here for the steam locomotives. They had to go from east to west, and it remains a railroad junction here, a major railroad junction for the Union Pacific Railroad here. You can see quite a few hills and mountains in the background. A neat little downtown here we're going to walk through. Don't have a lot of stats on this place other than it's known for soda ash and oil drilling, a little bit of mining around here, and definitely the railroad. It's a big part of this town's past. The Green River does flow through here. I do believe they have kayaking or whitewater rafting on the river. I'm not 100% sure. There's a gorge park not too far from here that you can go up and see the gorge and everything. We're just going to walk through the downtown here, historic part of the downtown. It's a pretty decent sized city for Wyoming, so I'm sure they have all the amenities you would need in a city this size, and for all the surrounding communities around here. It's pretty remote in Wyoming out here. This city's about 160 miles east of Salt Lake City here. I'm making my way that way. Let me check out this town real quick here. Museum here. I'm sure there's a couple museums in this town. Looks like it's closed. I would have went in there. Well, just take a little walk here. Show you the downtown Green River, Wyoming. I say I don't have much stats on here. I do know the demographics is about 92% white, 0.4% African American, 0.4%, half percentage of Native Americans, and then the remaining percentage is mixed race, Latino, Asian, Pacific Islanders. That's the makeup of the town. Tourist town here too. People come to the gorge. The parks around here. It's also on the Lincoln Highway, so people come through here. So it is a tourist town. I'm sure there's places for souvenirs and stuff like that around town here. Chilly out this early evening, 50 degrees out. Some snow in the nooks and crannies of the hills around here. There's a lot of train activity in this town. Seen it when I came in. They got a pretty decent railroad yard here. I know this is a pretty famous place for people that hop trains, train hopping. Trains can get you from east to west, points around America. There's a train going through right now down there. What's going on, guys? Local kids riding around here on bikes. The Green River gang here running around here on bikes. Riding around. See, they're dressed warm. It's pretty chilly out. Breezy out here. Nice little town. I have no idea what the cost of living is here. I didn't look up the housing. But if it's anything like Cheyenne, it might be expensive here. I'm not going to judge by the looks of these houses, because Cheyenne had some houses that were looking like some of these, and they were well in the starting in the 250s and on up. So, don't know what their education system is here. Not sure about the crime rate here. Being a small town in Wyoming, They can't have too much crime here, but then again, I could be entirely wrong. I don't see any homeless people or any graffiti around here, so probably not that bad. Downtown's not too big here. So the town spreads out along the highway. I-80 runs right through the town here, just a little bit north of here. Just getting out the stretch, making my way Salt Lake City is the destination tonight. I just wanted to show off Western Wyoming City, show what it's like in Green River. A lot of trains moving around. There's like the train station down there off the railroad. I don't think they have passenger service through here. Then again, I could be entirely wrong on that. Some really pretty scenery around here with the bluffs and cliffs as you come into this town from I-80. It's like the Roadrunner out there with the bluffs and cliffs. Pretty neat. A pretty quiet early evening here. It's Tuesday, May 6th. I really hope it warms up in Salt Lake City, because I didn't come out west for the cold. I want to see some heat, see and feel some heat. I don't really have much more on Green River. Sorry I don't have all kinds of things to tell you about the place, but being the Wild West back then, you can only imagine what went on in these towns. 1800s to the early 1900s. Walk up here another block, so it's pretty much their downtown area here. Not much more to see down here. The highway's just in front of me. Railroad yard over there. Maybe we'll go down here and check out this train before this video ends. See if we can see anything else. Let's do that. Cross the street real quick without getting killed. Check out the old train yard of Green River, because that's what they're most famous for, the train yard. The train enthusiasts, or as they call them, foamer. A pretty neat place to watch trains as they make junctions. I do believe some go to Chicago, the rest to LA, Salt Lake City, and all different points. DPU there. All the trains out here are extremely long. They have to go through the mountain passes. Load them up with about 3 or 4 engines. Engine in the middle, engine 2, maybe 2, 3 engines sometimes in the middle. Trains through the mountains. The Union Pacific office over there. Probably no trespassing over here. Moving goods across America. See the surrounding beauty here. The bluffs that surround the city here. Sure, for recreation, you can get up in the mountains. Might be some camping around here. Like I said, I do believe they have rafting. And there is I don't know if it's a state park or whatnot, but they have some activities in there. Looks like there's a bridge over there. You can do a few things. I'm not going to walk over there. I'm gonna end this video. It's kind of breezy and chilly out. You get the gist of Green River. Come check it out for yourself sometime. Tumbleweed going down the street. I almost hit one of those on the highway. That would have been pretty bad for me. It was a pretty big tumbleweed. But with that, I'll leave you downtown Green River. I hope you enjoyed the little walk through their downtown. Some more videos coming, different places around America as we make our way west. You know what you think about Green River. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Comes the end of the train. Here he comes at the end of this train, and we'll call it a wrap for this video here. Get the civic office here. Pushing the train. Super Al. I'm taking you.